Astralis talent here, but I'm just hoping for a close game. That's all I want, Semler. I don't want another blowout.
I don't want another blowout either, and it would be pretty sick to see an upset. I am just going to set the stage, though. The Astralis talent haven't won Nuke in a very long time, at least in the last 3 months. They've played it 5 times. They've lost all of them. So, just throwing that out there. I don't know. Maybe they got something special lined up here on Nuke and that they're feeling a bit more confident, comfortable going into it. But we can certainly hope, because if they keep that losing streak, well, it's going to be a very short run in the gauntlet for him here. Vp.Prodigy already starting off strong with the opening kill to kick things off some pistol. And very quick down secret, at least here for Astralis talent, but they're taking some damage.
Glock Train's made it, but not unscathed. That's a great shot coming in from Altex, no. And now they can get out onto this site itself. There's still so many angles they have to be scared of, though. In comes the fight from Decon. In come the fights from Ramp. This bomb plant is so difficult. They need kills.
What's going on here? Sees at 75 as well. Thankfully, they get a flank to shut that down. Now Cheerful not going to find the kill. It's Void. Another headshot for him, and this has turned into a very difficult situation. Although Bloody was looking terrific on Mirage, it's not going to be enough for him here on Nuke and the pistol. And Astralis, bit of a bumpy start, not finding the opening kill, but then they just did not let go of the W key. They just ran straight onto that bomb site and showed no fear.
And that really did just come down to having to win those fights on B, because they were basically just being fought from every angle on that B site. So there was no way of planting safely. They just knew they needed kills. And I like that Astralis talent became aware of that, and they did take the fight to Vp.Prodigy there. You can't just sit and try and plant on the site. They knew they needed to gain a bit more ground. So a good sign from Astralis talent, and a good start for them, because Maui Snake was saying he thinks Vp.Prodigy's CT side will carry them. Well, Astralis talent winning that pistol gives them the chance to get a few T rounds on the board early.
Yeah, and on Nuke, I mean, Nuke is much more of a 50-50 kind of map these days. It's not so much that we're talking about 11-4 halves in favor of the CT side. But yeah, every round on that T side is certainly going to make Astralis a happy team. 1-for-1 trade already, though. The Deagles have something to say about that, though, Hawka.
Maybe it's Vp.Prodigy's turn to come through with the Deags. At least do some damage here. Rufire getting aggressive. He's been picking some good spots so far at finding these timings. This is a position I expect Astralis talent to be somewhat aware of, but with 50 seconds left on the clock, you can't be taking too long to clear this man out.
Gotta be careful. And Rufire now, he's going to be getting maximum information as well. He's getting a lot of praise on that. Oh, they line up for him. Not able to get the second kill, though, but he still drops him down to half HP. And half HP against the Deagle might as well be 0. One body shot will do the trick.
I think Vp.Prodigy will now realize nothing through door means it's likely the B play, and it's up to Bloody K to see if he can lock it down.
Bloody K. He can get spotted. Not this time. Not this time, K. He is going to get caught, and it's a man advantage going into the plant. Good cover here from Mr. Can see through his hair, and does manage to protect his teammate. Now, however, they've stacked up together, but that may work to their advantage. It's not looking good here, as Lonik is... were he to open that door, it's going to be a bit of a rude welcoming committee here. The other thing you can do, though, is try and just hold them onto this bomb site. If you're not showing anything, then the threat of the exits still exists. Although Cheerful looking like he wants to try and hold on to his kit as well. So looking like we'll get the standing. Both of these teams trying to focus on holding on to gear for the next round. Galil saved UMP as well, actually. So that's not so bad.
It's weird on that B site of Nuke. It's so weird with the bomb blast radius, because you can actually just survive basically like on the site, because they had to lower the bomb blast radius so you don't just get blown up if you're standing on the upper side of the map. So you can basically just stand there looking at the bomb and survive, which I always find funny. Wow, we're gonna get into the Vp.Prodigy team speak, see what they've got up their sleeve for this round.
Там есть. Можете Жеку подсадить опять?
Не, мне не нужно. Все
Я же не спалили. Дверь разбили, флеш.
Два двери, еще один дверь выбежал.
Вышли фаса плюс вы.
Без ебла.
Понту.
Бегают уже, да?
Да. 1 хп.
Я в спину иду,
1
один
хп
будка.
дефолт.
Как будто он один там.
Они
Будка.
ждут один в будке.
Мак
Я
мейн
вентиль
лежит.
ставит. Дымейн даже.
Будку
Будку
убили. 1
убил.
хп живой плант. 2 в
Я
понту.
Я
в
сейчас
будке.
сыграю. Двери.
2 в понту.
Двери перед будкой где-то.
Я в будку иду. Ой, я в дверь иду. Пробую убить.
Дверь
Закрыто.
закрыта.
У меня смак мейн. Дальний, наверное,
Дверь
вверх.
убили.
Ближний, еще дверь. Двое! Один красный ждет тебя.
Молик есть.
Дефы есть.
НТ, Никит.
Я поспешу.
I may not understand Russian Semler, but even I can understand when everyone on the team screams, door, door, door. Even I picked that up.
You understood that one? Yeah.
Yeah, just about.
The thing is that on the other side, at least I could probably help us out a little bit because Danish isn't too far from Swedish, so I can pick a little bit up there. But so we'll see if we listen in on Astralis talent at any point in this. But yeah, I mean, it's good. It's just going to expand our vocabulary because matchmaking, you know, you pick up a few words, harosh, you know, you pick up a few other words too that we can't repeat on stream. But you know, it's good that we're actually getting this access to the teams. It's pretty neat. Nice little touch there by Weplay. But well, this is going to be the first big buy round coming in here for Vp.Prodigy. A little bit of threat with AUG and a couple of FAMASs to run around with. I like that it's Result with that AUG on ramp. If they line up for him, it's going to get nasty. Op is there to peek, though, and he catches up, and there it is. Double kill, and he knows the third player is there.
Oh, it's the AWP, though. Yeah. Still a good start to the round. They'll take that all day. Result has definitely been exceeding expectations from him so far in this series. Now Cheerful up close with the MP9. Might have a chance of his own, and that's the exact sort of position you want that SMG. Roofire takes initiative himself. Vesta may get down the vents, but he still has 3 players to deal with.
Oh, he's not going to... What a shot! Okay, then. Beautiful work there from Vester. You're thinking he's a dead man at that point. Good team play coming in here from the rest of VP, though. Not rushing things. I do like to see that patience there. Not just waiting for your teammate to show up so you can play the 2v1 situation accordingly. But what a shot from Vester. That should have been a done deal, and yet he just ripped that guy's head off.
That bomb plant's a pretty big win for Astralis talent, too. In that 1v3, you don't necessarily expect that. So getting that shot, extra $800 across the board, that helps them. I'm not sure it helps them enough to buy, though. It's really close. You can probably go for the hero AK here if you really want to on the Astralis talent side, but I think the full force buy might be a little ambitious. Yeah, I think the half buy is the call.
Yep. If you can get a bomb plant out of this, you're going to be just fine for the next round. No reason to just kind of risk it all here and let VP have a real chance to just take full control. Because even VP kind of have to cut corners here. Dude, double shotgun in this round. Swag 7 and the auto.
Oh, we were warned of this. The Mag 7 of Roofire. We were told to watch out for him. It's the yard play, though.
JW's been put on the bench, but once upon a time, man, he was the Swag 7 player on Nuke. Just a full-on nightmare. Result, though. Multiple targets, not going to happen. Roofire with the flank, though, going to find another one. And they are managing to get that man advantage here. Can they get more, though? Just go up into the auto shotty. We need one shotgun kill on each side.
Oh, they want to go into the Mag 7 instead. And this should be a kill. Headshot onto the lower health player. Alltech still sticking around, seeing if someone will give their life away. Maybe he'll have a chance against the Mag 7 at reasonable range. He's just moved off the angle, though, so Alltech is probably a dead man now. In comes the Mag 7. How much money Roofire just made is crazy, isn't it? You just get 3 kills, and you're like, yes, all the money. It was worth it.
Yeah, the Swag 7, and he's above 6 grand, just like that. So, solid work. That's the best case scenario there for VP, just getting a little bit more, and he's just going to go straight back to it. Why not? hand a rifle off to a teammate, act as the bank for the team. But, otherwise, you guys are cooking with gas right now after VP. Astralis Talent, though, now is going to be the big deciding moment for them. Full AKs across the board. No AWP to play with this time. So, going to be a little bit more difficult to find the opening kill unless you decide to go for the all-out rush, which is exactly what they've decided to go for here. Auto shot, he's just ready and waiting for him, though. 2 shotguns on the upper side right now.
I think it's almost good that they got stopped in the door there, because rushing into those shotguns might have been scary. Vigo's holding back, as is Vesta. He spotted the ramp aggression, and now Vp.Prodigy will have to switch up this hold somewhat. They've lost a couple of players, and Lonic just about spots that player. Quick flick over, and Vp.Prodigy regain that man advantage.
Done. Oh, another spot here. Cheerful getting a bit of info at least. Knows that one player could have pushed out. Void gonna find his teammate, and that's down the vents. Looking for the shots here. Cheerful. Keeping them dancing. Looking for the kill. Not gonna get it. Man advantage now for Astralis, and they're gonna get that bomb planted on the lower side. It is all on Result, and without any grenades. Does he have a full set of nades? I think so.
Wow.
How's he gonna make this work, though? 1v2, a lot of time to play with, at least.
Oh. Just swings open the door. Yeah, he had it at perfect height to get that first kill, but can't do anything when there's 2 players holding. Nicely done by the Astralis Talent guys to just buddy up at the end of the round. I have been pretty impressed with Vp.Prodigy's rotations so far, considering they haven't played Nuke. They generally seem to get down to that lower site somewhat quickly. They're normally pretty ready, which is a good sign. But we need to see more of it here as we get another gun round with a couple of MAC-10s this time on the Astralis Talent side.
Okay, a little bit of the run and gun possibly. Keep that pace up. It seems Astralis Talent, at least for now, are looking pretty good here at the beginning of this half. They've bounced back. Mirage has not left them shaken. They are, in fact, stirred up and ready to go. 4-2 on the T side now for Astralis Talent. And, well, I mean, it was a little bit of a mystery coming in here because as far as a map is concerned, a surprise pick is concerned, again, it's worth mentioning this is not a map on which they've fared well in the past 3 months. 0-0-5 is their record, so 5 losses on this map. But see, can they get a map win to keep their hopes alive in this tournament?
Rufai has picked up the AWP here over his teammate Lomik, who's normally the sniper of the team. He's decided to play in hut with the AWP. Could be a scary spot if he gets run down by some of those MAC-10s. 50 seconds left, in come the nades.
Point blank, and he gets the follow-up. He has done his job, dude. Okay, then. Decides to go for more. I mean, fair enough. The guy's got 19 health. He's the last man standing here for Astralis Talent, but Rufai really feeling it there for a moment. Can his teammates save this AWP? Yes, they can. Nick a time pick, and they save. Man, now Vp.Prodigy are really cooking with gas. AUG, double AK, and an AWP going into this next round, and it's a 4-spy from Astralis Talent.
Just for the record, Rufire had 7 AWP kills throughout the whole of the group stage, and that's over like 14 or so maps, right? So it's not common to see him on that AWP. It's cool to see. He just clearly had the right idea that he can play close hut. He can just land those shots, and these pros are always going to be good at just holding angles like that. You don't need to be an AWPer for that. You do need to be an AWPer for that shot, though. Lovely work from Lomik. Oh my god, he's going for more. No scopes are not going to work for him. And now Astralis Talent have some guns to work with and even further frags.
What a round. Pure chaos. Astralis Talent, again, trying to pull a fast one on VP, just accelerating with the pace. And it works wonderfully. That's what Tech9's, that's what it's all about. You don't let go of W. You just hold down and you run forward and you just spray people down. Worked out wonderfully here. Astralis Talent now with just a fresh lease on this half. Nicely done there by Void, catching out Rufire. Easy shot, cheerful. Should be able to spot this guy in a second here. Nice easy kill for him, but it's still a 1v3 against a now fully equipped Astralis Talent. Not really sure how you work your way out of this one, bud. Because they are just all ready and waiting for you. That's the last nade that you've got. Hoping to catch somebody in the open. Not going to be the case. And now you're definitely thinking of fighting your way out of this 1v3. with only half of the time left on that bomb. Cheerful going to be able to get his out of here. And they're really actually, it's worth mentioning, the money is not terrific for VP.
Yeah, they are in that precarious position we so often see from the CTs. So even with this saved gun, might not be in the best shape here. Nice round for Astralis talent though, and I think what really works out of this round is having that player just put that pressure on Door and just making that AWP look towards Squeaky, because that's kind of what caused Lomik to just be stuck for so long on these close angles. He tries to start falling back, but the other Astralis talent members have pushed Yard while there's that bit of distraction running towards Squeaky. So it's a really nice way of almost baiting that AWP in to get that first kill, and then just keeping him up close and running him down. It worked out really nicely.
Solid. And now, well, what's the play here as they are looking for another peek onto ramp? Void looking to get lucky through the smoke, not going to happen. And now we're going to get to slow down the pace here a little bit from Astralis. We've gone back to the shoddy play here, Roofire, with the swag 7 up in hut, looking to get frisky. No.
I feel like you've just got to molly the hut at this point, man. Screw it. I don't want to walk in there.
It's too dangerous, man. Close quarters with a shotgun? No, thank you.
Astralis talent don't want anything to do with it either.
Do you think
This
Result
angle's
gets
so
here?
annoying from Result. It's so annoying to clear this. Yeah, because you see he clears it, but doesn't see him initially with that little box covering him. Lomik able to get a kill from the backside, and the initial hold works out quite nicely for Vp.Prodigy.
Is he going to be able to... Wow, okay, never mind. Doesn't even matter. Thought that Vester would be able to hear the guy rotating through garage. Instead, it's Lomik finding another shot. Auto shotgun there from Cheerful, going to get overwhelmed. Bomb is now planted as well. It's a 1v3, and Vp.Prodigy with multiple bodies to throw at this situation. Doesn't even matter. Bloody's going to take his head off immediately. So VP keeping it very close, eventually finding that bomb. 4 rounds on the board, full save with the rifles, 2 AKs and an AWP, real solid. And again, it's not really just, it's really a bit of a struggle here for Astralis Talents, as they are just not able to get a bank rolling so that, you know, if they get a bomb plant, if they lose a round, they can get a full buy rolling right behind it. It just feels like every time now these guys are just stuck in a half buy scenario. Now it's a question of whether or not VP are going to slip up again and let them find the goods.
It's also cool to see the double ramp stack payoff for Vp.Prodigy. They had a lot of confidence in their players elsewhere to hold their positions. So Roofire on the Mag 7, they believed that he could hold hut. They trusted him to do it. This time they're trusting Lomik with the AWP to go aggressive, but it's the same fast play, and this time it's a rifle to stop them. Oh, and the Mag 7.
What is going on? It's just... I mean, I love the aggression, and I love the try and follow up, rinse, repeat kind of format. Only problem is the guy wasn't standing in the same spot this time, so the time it took to adjust with that Tech 9 just wasn't fast enough, and they are going to get a 5th round on the board. Vp.Prodigy tying it up 5-5, saving 2 AWPs. This is where the pressure is really going to set in on Astralis Talent now. If you're going to win this half, you have to get it done now. Because the VP, this is a chance for them to start really generating some bank. They did not drop a, you know, it's like you're coming out of a buy round now. You're going to have really solid money no matter how this goes for VP. So they can start chaining buys together. And Astralis now, what do you got? Look at Lomik, dude. Just all out aggression.
Really enjoying the confidence on display. It hasn't been him who's really been needed so far. Roofire, yet again on that secondary AWP this time, able to get an early kill. Now Lomik will rotate back to ramp just as the push begins. Oh, that's so well done.
Nicely done, though. Good patience there from Vester. That's the name of the game. And, well, Cheerful, what are you going to do? Apart from trying to live up to your name? I'm not really too sure about that one, Vester. He's going to get spotted out in a moment here, Cheerful. There it is. Oh, fluffs it, though. Not going to find that shot. Bloody K doesn't have the angle on the smoke. Not going to get the trade, but it's still a 1v2. His teammates have now got the angle. Lomic now just needs to not get caught sleeping.
Vortex's spidey sense is tingling. There could be a player flanking him. Does he want to drop down the vent? That's my question. Oh, he's not going to. He wants to see if he can commit into the A bomb site. Molly won't help him. 25 seconds also won't help him. He has to get a move on here.
Boom. Nicely done there by Lomic. Big shot. Not going to be able to save the second AWP by the looks of things. It's a little bit unfortunate, but still, $8 grand in the bank for Result. They can afford to get a new op if they want one. See what the decision's going to be here for VP in a moment. But again, Roofire, man, that close quarters combat in Hut, he is just a nasty character right now. Not making anything easy for Astralis Talent. And what's really painful here for Astralis Talent is that they need to be able to get a solid buy round under their belts. Something that they can build on. Feels like a lot of gimmicky rounds from them. And the gimmicks run out, and it's just going to be so difficult to deal with. Nice shot coming in here from Cheerful, and it's just all over the place. Molly's going to find a kill. Lomic with the headshot. Not enough, though. 3 health on Void. Still alive in this fight, and now can they slow it down enough? Looking good for VP in this retake, although as I say that, Mister's going to find a kill, and nearly another one through the smoke.
Oh, Lomic misses his chance on the backside, but Mister doesn't have the bomb. So he may try and see if he can find a different angle. He'll try and see if he can make the Vp.Prodigy players second guess themselves, because right now they're not watching Heaven. But I think eventually they'll realize that has to be a position they've got to be worried about.
Does this actually work?
Oh no. Is
50
Bloody Cage just
seconds
watching
under
ramp,
time.
thinking he can't have got past? Oh no! Oh, he doesn't know where the second man is. That's such a shame. He thought he would still be on the site.
Heartbreak. Heartbreak. Even Lomic didn't believe his luck there. A little bit of the head scratch going on. Not quite figuring that one out. That is so unfortunate. You really hope that a clutch like that's going to come together, because it's just so sick, the 1v2. But not this time. VP keeping it alive, chaining rounds now. 3-4 rounds in a row for Vp.Prodigy. These have been some close ones as well, but they've made it interesting, Astralis Talent. Now, though, Astralis, at least, if you have to be thinking this, that you've managed to do some decent damage now to the economy with these close rounds. So if you can just win around here, you can really take this first half by storm. If it goes 10-5, though, I think VP are going to be feeling pretty good.
Can they deal with Roofire? So far, he's just stopped these A plays from this Hut position. He stopped the split onto the side, oftentimes just controlling this one side. There are some nades coming into A, but this time, Roofire down to 7 health, lucky to get away with his life.
Oh, dude, this is wild now. Overlap as well. Rifle up close, AWP on Lomic, just waiting. They were hoping that there was going to be a quick push coming in here from Astralis, and he unscopes right as the jiggle peek happens. Of course, that's just the way it's supposed to go. But 4 players from Astralis Talent were fixing to hit that ramp area. Roofire still holding him boxed into lobby as well. There's the shot from Lomic. Big opportunity here for VP to just utterly annihilate this push.
Oh, Resalt's been set up so nicely. All he had to do was take his time and line up the final 2 kills. These ramp rotations have been really good from Vp.Prodigy. Considering they're a team that don't play Nuke, they've been pretty proficient at putting their players in the right positions. Maybe that's leading on from Roofire making some really good calls on that first map. Feels like they've got Astralis Talent's number right now.
Brilliant work. Yeah, it feels like VP are the ones who are really just hitting their stride now, Hawka. Astralis, the frustration has got to be real. They get close on these pistol rounds, but when they've got the rifles, they just are not able to connect the dots. And, well, again, with the straight-up rush onto the upper site, Roofire is going to roast Void alive with that molly. These anti-rush nades, this is why they get thrown at the beginning of rounds. If you're going to try and rush through them, it's going to be painful.
I love that Roofire doesn't go with the ult this round either. He gives it over to someone else. He wants the rifle to stop the fast play. They haven't stopped the fast play down to B though. Result running in with the 5-7. And out of nowhere, the kills are coming in both directions. Bloody K clears the corner but loses his life. And now it's all on Cheerful to save this round.
Just stop buying rifles and just buy Tech 9s. Seriously, Astralis. At this point, man, this is getting out of hand. How many of their rounds now have just been these these Tech 9 rounds, these half buys coming through, and they managed to get the upset win? Like, don't even bother buying rifles. Just seriously stick to the Deagles, stick to the Tech 9s at this point. And this is after a strong start.
Yeah, I guess the question is, with Result pushing the site, he was just so honed in on trying to deny that plant. He just pushes in with that 5-7. Oh man, unfortunate scenario, but the Vp.Prodigy into the last round of the half. They're back to the shotguns and some rifles, but the shotguns are more fun.
Let's get it. I mean, it's still possible here for VP to have a pretty solid first half. They go 9-6. Again, and Nuke is just such a dicey. Oh no! Wait, blind. Blind gets the headshot.
What?
Okay,
That wallbang is filth. Oh, Roofire is having a game. And Vp.Prodigy have had a pretty good first half there. I've just enjoyed watching the shotguns. Bringing the shotguns into Counter-Strike. Honestly, I want to see more of them. I love that Nuke is one of the maps where we actually get to see a bit of play.
I like it, yeah, I'm all about it as well. It really brings it back, especially the hut control with the shotgun. This is Roofire just completely overperforming, though. I mean, in-game leader for VP calling the shots. I always want to cut him some slack. But in terms of rating, he's one of the lowest rated players in the tournament, and yet he's top fragging for his team right now. Just locking down that hut with the aggression with the shotty or the AWP. He's had himself a terrific first half. So that bodes well for VP. If your in-game leader is doing work like that, I mean, come on. The rest of you guys come online, it's going to get real messy here for Astralis.
Absolutely. That was a discussion that maybe Roofire was going to be the player that Astralis talent just try and exploit on a lot of these rounds, where they just try and push his position because you think he's going to be the weak link, but clearly not the case. Him and Lomic topping the server right now. A lot of kills for both of them with the AWP. Some shotgun kills sprinkled in there, but everyone on Vp.Prodigy playing their part. You see just how strong they came on there in the gun rounds. After going 3-0 down early in the half, once we got the guns out, they were pretty consistently winning those CT rounds.
Yeah, the sun's out wherever they're at. So really solid work, really solid work. But, getting into the second half now, we're going to have to see, are they capable of keeping it rolling here on the VP side with these pistols on this T side, or is it going to be Astralis talent now getting that lockdown going on the CT side here? Let's go ahead and listen in. Can you understand Danish, Haka? Because we're about to find out.
Absolutely not.
We're about to find out right now. I expect a full breakdown of the strategy.
Wow, jeg faldt ned.
Ikke lagt noget overhovedet.
Men der...
En yard, de strafer. De smukker gate. Jeg tror, de kommer rundt høj.
Bomben
De kan godt... Ja, rundt høj.
Bago.
Ja.
Ja, lad os komme ud og fight. Kom ud og fight ham, Mikkel.
Lang vej. Bago død en til.
Pik. Lang vej død.
Sidste lang vej også, tror jeg.
Der er to i
Ja,
lang vej.
Ja,
Jeg holder ham.
Lang vej nedenunder. Jeg holder lige glas.
Han er low der, den er
Har pikken. En ende af i side. What? Kommer gate, flyver gate. Jeg holder ham ikke ham der lang vej. Han kan gate gul.
Han kommer op lang vej lige om lidt. Bare gem dig her, Alex. Jeg holder lang vej.
Og ind i gate. Er det ikke ind under? Ind under en gate.
Har vi pumpen, eller?
Nej, der er ikke nogen gate.
Ikke mere, tror jeg. Der er ikke rigtig meget info her. Ja, så har
jeg holder bag om, hvis lige skal.
Ja.
Bare kør den sammen.
Kan vi ikke løbe rampe, hvis de planter under?
Jo.
Jeg er lidt i tvivl, om de har fået pakken eller ikke.
Jamen, jeg ved ikke.
Død en.
Nice. Så om du skal være på A-side, jeg tror altså ikke, de har pack, så.
Nej, han er lang vej. Hold ham alle sammen her.
Så hold ham.
Oppe.
Fik pakken.
Nice.
Drenge. Nice. Sygt.
Solid work coming in there from the Danes in the pistol round. That is exactly what they were hoping to achieve there on this map pick. Their map pick. Didn't understand a word though, because they were speaking Danish.
Yeah, I heard Langbai a lot. I don't know if that's hell because they just kept screaming it as that player was in there. I also got to hear the one player who got caught out on A being like, "What? He's on A site? How's he on A site?" And then realized, you know what? Let's just calm it down. We're still in a good spot. It sounded quite flustered there though, Semler. I've got to say, they sound a bit on edge.
They do sound a little bit on edge, which makes me wonder how they're able to get to keep it cool here in these rounds. I mean, teams that get hyped, it's not very dangerous, actually, especially if they're playing for Astralis. Astralis known for keeping cool, clean comms, even in the thick of things. And so, well, I mean, regardless, it's getting the job done here. Nice anti-eco there, taking down Vp.Prodigy. And so it's 9-8 in favor of Vp.Prodigy still. And now we're going to get the buy round coming in here from Vp.Prodigy. But yeah, no, Danish is tough, man. Even Danes can't understand Danes. So, you know, good luck to everybody on the stream. But it's not happening on this side.
I would say that maybe people in Twitch chat would translate it, but then I don't trust anyone in Twitch chat anyway. I'm sorry. So they could absolutely just lie. Let's be real.
Wise beyond your years. I wouldn't even trust it if Anders was here. You know, I'd ask him for I wouldn't even trust him.
I trust Anders even less than Twitch chat. And that says something.
Yeah. Just took a few days, shut up in a hotel with him, and that's all it took, Hawka. Got it. Easy. Doesn't bode well for the big Dane. But right now, Lomic, from his perspective at least, you know, playing the conga line down secret from VP. And they are just going off of contact at this point, and they look at all of the room that they're getting, just straight down into the hallways. No early warning system here at all for Astralis.
At least Void is somewhat close by, but that rotation won't be easy. He does have some nades, so a molly could go onto the site. Maybe that could slow things down, and now some assistance arrives. They'll try and double nade the site itself, but Vp.Prodigy are just continuing to gain ground.
They're going to get that bomb planted. Now it's turned into a retake scenario. Double kill from Result, shutting down the flank. Not going to happen, even denying the hunt on him. 4 health, and there's Roofire coming in, taking a kill of his own. Brilliant work from Vp.Prodigy. I mean, Astralis Talent, unfortunately for them, I think it was just about the gamble, hoping that it was going to be an A hit from VP, and so they had extra bodies up there, and unfortunately for them, VP just thread the needle straight out onto the B site, all of the room necessary. And with 5 alive when the bomb was planted, I mean, that's just a nightmare scenario for Astralis.
It looked like the contingency plan for Astralis Talent was hoping that bomb would be planted at Silo and just having those nades and the molly to slow it down. But because they were so passive on ramp and because they were pulling their nades out, they weren't able to actually hold that cross to the site. So Vp.Prodigy just have so much safe space on the site itself. They're happy to go for that safer plant that was closer. And as soon as that happens, the Danes are not in a good spot. They're not in a great spot in this round either. Back down to pistols, and Vp.Prodigy straight back to this secret play.
Oh, brutal. Vester was thinking about changing up the angle that time. Not going to happen. And straight down onto the lower side. No time wasted whatsoever. Cheerful going to get the double. Exactly how it's supposed to go. And yeah, this is looking terrific now for VP. Very nice couple of rounds here for him. That was perhaps... I mean, I guess you're hunting with the FAMAS, so whatever. Throw the FAMAS to the fire. Nobody wants a FAMAS. So, that's fine. Fair enough. Hunt with that you want.
It all works out.
Bloody.
It all works out. 11-8 lead. Pressure starting to be put on Astralis Talent here. A spot at the tournament is on the line in this map. They have to come back into this one on their map pick. And right now, they're 3 rounds down, but we get that AWP into the hands of Void. He is currently topping the charts for Astralis Talent with 15 kills. And normally, AWPers really like playing that CT side of Nuke. You've got a lot of options. Meanwhile, Lomic's gone for the SG on the T side. So he may be willing to fight at range, but you'd have to think Void would have the edge if that fight were to come through with that AWP.
You're clever. Now, are they aware of this, VP? Let's see. And unfortunately, What? No way he gets out of
How?
range. No way they do not trade that.
Okay, there's an aid. They've done
There
it
it is. Okay.
eventually.
Well done, Cheerful. Points.
He knew what he was doing. Now Void goes and watches Yard, but there is a player in Warehouse they have to be aware of, and Vigo tries to force the fight, but Lomic locks it down with the SG. That's a position that Void now has to watch towards. A couple of angles he's concerned about right now, but they are all rifles on the other side, so the AWP wouldn't mind a long-range fight. Void was searching, but they're not giving it to him.
Oh, not happening. Now you're in a save scenario here. If you're Astralis, 40 seconds, and you know, bomb is not planted, but this is the big chance. The time.
No!
Disaster. Oh,
Okay.
What is that? Then.
Where's the bomb going here? It's going back all the way around with 28 seconds left.
This is where it starts to get a bit nasty. I mean, Mister, this is going to be the.
Oh!
Never mind. What was that shot from Resalt?
He's been landing some bangers. He's been running onto sites, landing the shots, and now Roofire gets another one. Ultex trying to force the issue, but Roofire seals the deal for Vp.Prodigy. They run it all the way back from Yard into the A bomb site, and that shot from Resalt is what opens it all up. He should not be getting that kill on the player in Hut, but it's just such a quick kill, and they needed that quick kill to get them onto the site.
Dude, I mean, Resalt is just smashing him. That is not the first time we've seen him just hit the run and gun headshot, just utter obliteration, opening it up for his team. Fantastic work from him, and that is going to be so annoying if you're Astralis. Talk about the tilt round. Feels like you should have had that one in the bag, and somehow it slipped out of your fingers, and now Lomic straight down vents, ready for the follow-up. Not going to find him just yet. Bloody is chilling out in the yard, doing his thing. And well, now, there it is. The MAC-10 eventually gets its pound of flesh.
I'm always a little scared when you know you're against an eco and you go for that vent play. You don't want to run into a knife. You don't want to run into a Zeus. But this time it all works out okay. It doesn't look like the default pistols will be doing a great deal of damage.
All I know, Hawka, is that, you know, now that you mentioned the knife, you could do the double knife like Simple.
Yeah.
And then, you know, our Lord and Savior, Super Steedham, he's back. Making the Simple video.
Having played, we played a couple of talent games a while ago. We played a Nuke game. I was playing against Bardolph, and he knifed me in the vents. And I think that's the point where you just got to hang up the mouse, to be honest. If you get knifed by Bardolph, it's over for you, isn't it?
Listen, I would credit where credit is due. Once upon a time, Bardolph was Bardolph. But now Bardolph can lift the weights, man. He can be, he's a force to be reckoned with on the server. I'll admit it. I'll admit it. Bardolph scares me. more reasons than one. Nice aggression here from Void, though, out in the yard. Double kill for him, hanging around, and this is the kind of chaotic mess that Astralis are just hoping for at this point, because the standard stuff isn't working out for him. Resalt going to bait the shot, nice jiggle, but he's going to get legged, and it's a two-man advantage now for Astralis.
Nice molly to force Void back. I like the way Void got the chance to rotate, because they had that player close at Yard. They knew he could control that position, and Void can continue to have impact elsewhere. But Resalt is sneaking on to B. Could he be about to get another key entry for the team? Oh my god.
Resalt with the double.
Every time. And he just busts the round wide open. Now Astralis talent don't know where to look. Thankfully, Void is looking in the right place. So they've brought one back, but maybe this B site will be the solution, because Resalt's even further in. Another kill on the AK. He could do it all here. He's looking for more, seeing if he can find it, but finally, he gets shut down.
Oh, no way. Already scoped up. He can work his way through. Cheerful. Are you the man of the hour? What is going on, Hawka?
You can't lose against the Doolies there. I'm almost glad for their sake that they trade that out. Because if the Doolies gets a double spray down on that position, you're just done. You're just so done. I mean, Mr. looked like he was done there, even though he won his team the round. Man, it's so hard every time. Astralis Talent, you think they've got an easy round on their hands, and then it just out of nowhere becomes this incredible mess of kills. Finally, they get it. It's crazy.
Thankfully, again, the fundamentals is what works out for Astralis there. Them being doubled up, being buddied up means that they can trade that kill. If it was a series of duels, again, if they split up and tried to go at it from different angles, you lose that first kill and that could be the round. That could be it, done. But at least Astralis have got that to fall back on. And, well, they managed to get a 9th round. But you could tell they did not look too happy. Not happy at all on the Astralis side. The pressure has got to be feeling pretty enormous on their shoulders right now.
I like the fully blacked out curtains for full gaming. You can't have the sun obscuring your vision. That's
Yeah,
a
but
no-no.
you see, that's the Brit in you, right? Because there's always nighttime in the UK, right? But in the summer in Sweden and Scandinavia, right? That sun rises. It goes to bed late and rises pretty early.
Oh yeah,
But you
that's
want
something
those
that
blackout
really
shades.
surprised me.
You want those blackout shades.
For
Oh yeah, you
sure.
were here not too long ago, so there
Yeah.
you go. You experienced a little bit of it at least.
Wow, we've got the MP9s out for Astralis Talent, and I think this is why they were slightly unhappy at that previous round. You win the last round, and then you only save the one gun, so you've got to go with a couple of SMGs. They can work, though, if you pick your spots. They go jump peeking for that information. May have spotted them here, decides to fall back and see if he can bait them in.
Ooh, cheerful. I'm taking point. Nice
Oh.
little molly to force Altex out into the open. Dude, one after the other. VP are looking so good right now. They are definitely looking like the team that's got the momentum going their way. Astralis, I don't know if you're going to be able to do anything this time around. 2-man advantage for Vp.Prodigy. Bomb's about to get planted. Roofire again out on the flanks looking for the kills, and he is right hot on their heels behind them. No way! Turns around in the nick of time, Void. Too
Floyd's
much.
been looking good. It's just a shame it hasn't led to too many round wins, because he's landed some nice shots. Yeah, this is a real shame for Astralis Talent here, going 14-9 down on their pick. It could be all over for them if they're not careful. For Vp.Prodigy, something worth saying is that even though they went 4-10 in the group stage, 4 wins, 10 losses, 7 of those losses they had were really close. 7 of those losses were 13-16 or closer. Couple of overtimes in there, a couple of 16-14 losses. So they were always playing teams close is something you've got to say about this Vp.Prodigy team. And they're showing that they can be very competitive. Yeah.
That's the misleading thing about the scoreboard. Yeah, that's exactly right. When you look at the overall picture, it's like, oh man, VP. Actually, they had a couple of tough breaks there, in that group phase. But that's why we have the gauntlet. That's why they can have a chance here to run it through. And well, we could look to see some craziness coming up because Na'Vi are waiting next in our next best of 3. And well, there's Bloody K taking Void out. So again, opening kill here from VP. Man advantage in a key round. Not many nades to work with left here for Astralis Talent. But you can catch him looking the wrong way. A chance. Roofire dropping out though, finding the one. Nice little peek rather from Vester here.
Oh, but Roofire just closes in on him. Finally, Ultek gets one back, but he's the only man remaining below half health. And they're all over that A-bomb site like a bad rash right now. It's not even going to matter. They don't need the bomb plant. They get the kills outright. 15-9. Vp.Prodigy looking good to take it 2-0.
Definitely looking good for it. This is going to be a 4-spy to end all 4 spies here for Astralis. And well, I mean, at least the story of this map so far has been that Astralis are almost more dangerous in these kinds of rounds than they are in full buy rounds. So maybe they can make it interesting here, Astralis. Maybe they can run it back and keep things going against VP. But VP are looking like they are firmly in control of the situation right now. And a little bit of a pause here. VP getting a chance to coordinate, get sharpened up in this match. Just ending it. Keep focused. Exactly. Look at that. Tell them what to do.
Damn, that had a bit of sass to it. Making sure everyone knows exactly what they're doing.
I like it.
I like it a lot. You need that when you've got a lot of young players on your team. Sometimes you just need to tell them exactly what they need to be doing. Well, let's have a listen in right now and see what the VP guys are talking about.
Окей.
Нормально, сюда.
Ангар не видит.
Бомба у тебя, Вань.
Что ты делаешь, Вань? Ты беги как
Не
мужчина.
топай, не топай.
Смог ближними выкатили.
Возможно, драка у тебя.
Дигл,
Один перед дверью.
Вы смог просто не попали, я не пройду, Лех.
Окей, окей.
За мейном чел.
Куда-то вышел плент, стороны плента.
Рампад дым. Мог справа занять. В упоре. Могу дать флеш прочекать тупо.
А пока не наш.
2 дома у нас, да?
Да.
Короче,
Не-не,
предлагаю
у
по
нас 3.
9 пойти зарубу устроить. Жень, ты помнишь, как дается дым в стекла с той базы?
Я знаю.
У тебя
Да,
нет дыма.
могу. А, у меня нет дыма.
Жень, справишься?
Угу.
Все, супер. А Никита даст дым мейн. Идите медленно все на улицу, кроме меня. Вы даете дым мейн, дым под стекла, молик
Сандер, да.
секрет, и толпой идете в
Я-
сторону ангара,
Я
окей?
дам молик секрет.
Окей.
И толпой идете в сторону ангара. Можете кто-то пойти до контакта и после контакта, например, кинуть эти дымы.
Я готов.
Будь готов, Никита, дым дать. А ты молик будь готов, Армен, а Ваня контакт.
Возьми
Молик.
тогда бомбу.
По плану пойдем по 9 либо в секрет, как пойдет, окей?
Посмотри секунд.
Окей.
Кидайте.
Дал дыма с стекла.
Дал дым.
Молик секретка.
Дыма нет,
Попал,
это
Женя,
не
ты
мой,
попал.
это не
Стекла
мой.
нет дыма.
Ангар
Гора
справа.
справа. Найс.
Белого. Релос.
Один
20
дверь
секунд,
идет.
надо
Здорово.
заходить, парни.
Давай, на, погнали.
20 секунд.
Молик выявит. Мейн дали в молик.
За план дал молик.
Секрет молик.
Я 9 дал. Давай, успеем, погнали.
Плент убил.
9 один. И план.
И двери.
Бент убил.
7 секунд,
Давай.
успеваешь, брат, давай.
Бодка. Перед бодкой 9.
Да, сейв.
Да.
Oh, we're still going, Samlo. We are still going. Seemed like VP wanted to take that slow against the low buy, and then they took it a little too slow. Such little time left. Astralis talent finds some close-range fights, and we're still going.
Dude, again, just give Astralis, just throw away the rifles, just stick to pistols. Seriously. At this point, it's just what's working for you guys. Just Deagles, you know, just make it fly. Let VP kind of hang themselves there. So, still 5 rounds difference means that VP have got a lot of room to work with. We'll see if they're able to get the job done, or if they're going to start opening the door up here for Astralis to fight their way back in this half. At least get guaranteed overtime now if you're VP. But that sounded like they were getting a little stressed out there in the comms. It sounded a little like it got a little hectic towards the end.
Yeah, I don't understand what they were saying, but I feel like at one point someone said, like, guys, 30 seconds. It sounded like someone said that because they realized once that time gets so low, ooh-wee, you've got to be on point with those trades. And they're taking another very slow round here. The yard control unsuccessful. Vesta able to lock down that early frag. No one there to follow up roof fire. Now they have to find a plan B.
Oh, you're thinking about it, Lomic. Just hoping that somebody's going to make a mistake here on the side of Astralis and peek into the open. Void with a very common jiggle peek here. Yep. Instant smoke to block this off. Cheerful, not going to overextend. That's a lot of their utility used with 35 seconds left. This is still a pretty solid situation here for Astralis, even if they don't have the utility. VP are going to be running out of time. Vester dies. How does Bloody spot that? Bloody straight up to the top, and this is it. VP, they open up the A site in wonderful fashion.
That should be it at this point. Another kill for Cheerful. One away from locking it in. Ultex has to be the hero, but it's so unlikely. Result takes the final frag, and Vp.Prodigy, off the back of some really impressive individual play, take it 2-0.
Terrific work from VP. Clearly, the story, as you highlighted, Hawka, is not, it's not the one that you just look at, because the scoreline that they had in the group stage you would think, okay, VP don't stand a chance. But if you looked closer and saw the actual scores that they had against these teams, how close they played it against the best teams in the group phase who were already waiting for them on land, then you're starting to tell yourself, okay, VP have actually got a shot at this. And well, sure enough, clean 2-0 over Astralis.
Clean 2-0, Astralis. Unfortunate in some of those rounds, but man, Vp.Prodigy just played so well today. Got to give them a lot of props for those individual moments. Rufire especially deserves so much praise for this win.
And what a performance from him on Nuke. Overperformance as well. I mean, if you want to look at it ratings-wise, one of the lowest performing players in the tournament. And yet here we are with him just massively overperforming on Nuke, getting his team across it. And also with some real leadership there at the end. You know, we got to see them on camera, man. He was laying down the law. He was telling them how it was going to go.
Well, that's enough from us. I want to hear what Maui has to say, because he was saying Rufire might be that weak link. So it's over to the desk and over to Maui to explain himself.